Good evening, everybody. How are my faithful followers and loyal listeners? I hope you are all having a good day. Welcome back to Sky, Children of the Light, Nimue's Journey. I know I have not run the long dark in the evening for... Oh grief, when was the last time I ran the long dark in the evening? Monday, perhaps? But I felt the need today for something a little more relaxing, and Sky definitely qualifies. It was not helped that this morning's stream of the long dark turned somewhat stressful, I think might be the word. I came moderately close to dying because I went bear hunting and thought I was being clever, except that it turned out I failed to be clever. And in fact, I got mauled by the bear not once, but twice. And then I got attacked by a wolf. Now fortunately both the bear and the wolf are deceased, and I have quartered the bear, but damage was done to my clothing, which I did not appreciate, as you might imagine. However, I survived. I'm now something like 162 days into that particular game. I think that's right. Trying to remember where the days of treasure are today. Actually, it's down here. Also adding, if not to my stress, maybe that's not quite the right word, as you may know, I did a live stream reading a couple of Grimm's fairy tales last night. I read Cinderella and then Hansel and Gretel, and neither one, while they were fun, and certainly something I could do again, and probably will, I did not feel that my reading was really suitable for sort of audio book type listen to this story thing, so I re-recorded Cinderella. Yeah. That's not normally fun. I do not like recording in that fashion, however many times I've actually done it in the past. But this actually worked out quite well. It has now been uploaded. And is ready to be listened to. Although I give fair warning, as anybody who comes across this will probably know, the Grimm's fairy tale version is not the Disney version. In fact, I think if you were to film it and do a good job of accurately representing the story, it would be more like a horror story. I'm not sure if I particularly would want to see it, because a good filmmaker could do quite a lot with the story of Cinderella as a horror story. If you haven't heard the Grimm's fairy tales version, I suggest you go and give my version a listen. It can be described as moderately disturbing. At least the ending of it certainly is. Disney, it has to be said, does not exactly prepare you for the actual content. What am I doing? I must admit I thought I had rather more tickets than that, but clearly I've missed a few. I know I haven't got all the bonuses, so I suppose I ought to try and figure out which ones I'm missing. The Days of Treasure has not yet been to 5 realms, so... And given that I primarily stream Nimue, I would like to get those extra 3 if I can figure out where they are. And I'm pretty certain I got the ones that are here. Yes, I did. Which leads me to wonder, which ones have I missed? Did I ever get the ones in the Golden Wasteland? I'm not sure that I did. I think there are some bonus coins in the Golden Wasteland. I know. Hang on, let us return home, try and figure out which ones I'm moderately certain I've got. So, we started out in the Starlight Desert. I got those. I got those. I got the Hidden Forest. I'm pretty certain I got those, so I guess I need to go and have a quick rummage around the Golden Wasteland, and seeing as I was coming this way anyway, I suspect technically I ought to go to the geyser, but I'm not that bothered, to be honest with you. It's not like Nimue here has a huge amount to spend her candles on, so let's see if I can figure out where the bonus coins are. I want the candle cakes anyway, and I could use the dyes, so might as well do this. I'm pretty certain there are no bonus coins in Treasure Reefs. At least I don't think so. Because I think I looked last time we were there. But it doesn't hurt to check, and I have nothing but time at the moment. Or at least until my stomach starts complaining that I need to go and get something to eat. If anybody does go and listen to my reading Cinderella, it's not perfect. I made, as far as I can tell, 3 mistakes. They don't change anything about the story. But that was a little irritating, but in 20 minutes, I don't think that's too bad. I think I'm better at it than I used to be. And I used to write and record scripts for Forgotten Aviation. That caused considerable trouble, but I grant you, I think half the time there, it was some of the names would get me. I do remember having considerable pronouncing, I can't remember his full name and rank. German pilot named Schlichting. That took me a few attempts. Doing audio recording is, audiobook recording is surprisingly difficult, it has to be said, and I don't say that to try and blow my own trumpet. There are people who read audiobooks who can basically just power through the whole thing with hardly a mistake. I think Stephen Fry is one of those. And there are tricks they can use, apparently. If you get a word wrong, apparently a good sound editor can literally chop the same word out from another location and paste it in. I do not have such skills, unfortunately. I'm surprised, actually, that I was able to put the bits together as quickly as I was. But fortunately, it actually turned out to be moderately intuitive. So, to minimize trouble, what I'd done was I actually broke up the recording into 6 parts over 20 minutes. So that's what, 3-4 minutes. I fortunately only had to re-record one of them when I made a particularly obvious stumble. I'm sure it's something I will get better at with practice. Definitely helps if anybody wants to try it. Don't try and rush. And it's definitely advisable to be somewhat familiar with what you're reading first. So, as a result of today's experience, I may very well, while I still think I might do the Wednesday evening readings, if only because I like live streaming and the interaction is fun. I am very tempted to basically work my way through the entirety of Grimm's fairy tales. Some of them are quite short. Most of them are completely unknown. So it should be interesting for me, if nothing else. I suppose technically, given that I read Hansel and Gretel yesterday, I should read the next one. I should actually do a more polished recitation of should be Hansel and Gretel. I think that would be about 25 minutes. That's not too bad. Oh, I was supposed to be looking for bonus coins, wasn't I? And I don't think there are any here. I have not seen a hint of one. Any more dies here? It appears not. We will then proceed down to the broken temple. Excuse me. One of my subscribers, I think on Twitch, was telling me they used to do 6-hour live streams. How on earth they managed to do that is utterly beyond me. I am completely wiped out after as little as 3 hours. Oh, excuse me. For some reason I've got an itch on my leg. Right, let's pop down to the next section. And the reason I'm a little bit desirous of... did I pick this up? Can't remember. Yes, I did. Yeah, the reason I kind of want to pick up the bonus is I want to pick up the boots for Nimue. I think she's a little bit tired of running around barefoot. And the boots give you a few pixels of extra height. Ouch. That looked like it hurt. So, where? Anybody know where the bonus are? I'm going to... It could be here, or it could be in the Forgotten Ark. Which makes it sound a bit like something from anime. Berserk, the Forgotten Ark. Different spelling, of course. It is my habit when doing die runs to do the Forgotten Ark first and then come back and do the battleground. Not the battleground, I'm sorry, the broken temple. All I can say is, if this was a broken temple, or was once a temple, it must have been fairly gigantic. So in tech news, in tech news, it seems that AMD's latest graphics cards are being well received. I think they're all ready for sale on Amazon. Kind of tempted myself. But yeah, because from what I can gather, if I could find a 9070 not overclocked, not XT, that might give me a significant performance boost over my current card, which is a 7800 overclocked XT, and with less power draw, which is a very attractive concept. Unfortunately, despite the manufacturer's recommended price being, what, £550 and £600 for the two cards, that's not being borne out in reality, which I suppose should not come as a great surprise. But who knows, perhaps prices will drop later on. Although to be honest with you, I don't know that I need the extra performance at this point. It's really just sort of a nice to have. Anything which does the same job but less power draw, I am in favour of. Someday I am definitely going to have to do a bit of a spirit run. I suppose I should have looked up online where the bonuses were. Can I get up there? I think actually I can. Yes. Well enough to get what I want at any rate. Yes, this is much more relaxing than doing the long dark. At least in the long dark I should have 3 days of relatively threat-free experience with the bear dead and the wolf nearby dead, because it turns out I need more rabbit skins and more deer skins, because being mauled damaged. Oh, drat. I should have guessed that would happen. Well, that wouldn't have cost me very much losing one wing. I'd have just gone to the dark room eventually and come out of it. At some point I have to try and see what happens if you lose your wing but manage to regain your light. I am told that that makes you wingless, but not genuinely wingless. You don't have any of the strengths of wingless, you just have the appearance. Hang on a second. This is very strange. I just noticed I've got chat appearing on my screen here. Hi, one town error. Sorry, one weird error. But I can't actually see anything on my chat. Wow, that's a little disconcerting. Hang on a second. I'm just going to try and fix that, because you've been talking and I have not been able to see a thing. Excuse me a moment. And I just realized, yes, it's working now, but I had muted the microphone and didn't unmute it. That's the third time in 3 days I've done something like that. Sorry about that. I just wasn't sure whether the preview on Twitch would be muted or not, and I didn't want to have to deal with sound coming from multiple locations. So I muted the microphone while I fixed everything. Oh. And then forgot to unmute it. Yep, all good. Oh, except for my voice is now going all croaky. Oh, I forgot that. Remind me not to do any... Yeah, evening would not be a good time for me to record. It's fine for live stream, but definitely not so good for a narration. Well, at a guess, I would say that the treasure hunt is not going to be occurring in the Forgotten Ark. Let me guess. It's either going to... Well, I'm trying to think. Where would they most likely put it? If I were putting a treasure hunt in Forgotten Ark... Not in Forgotten Ark, in the Golden Wasteland, where would I put it? Actually, I would probably have put it in Treasure Reefs. But if not the Treasure Reefs and not here, well, I'll just go check the Broken Temple. Would I stick it in the Broken Temple if I was a developer? Don't know. I mean, I certainly... Well, I say I certainly wouldn't. No, I wouldn't really be inclined to put it in the first krill area or the graveyard. That would strike me as being needlessly cruel, I think. And I probably wouldn't put it in the battlefield, because there's always the chance that somebody's going to go through to the temple and unleash those 4 krill that live in the pipes. But I'm going this way anyway, so... Yeah, that's very true, and I was hoping they would do that. That's actually kind of fun. You can find dyes all the way up to Stormlock, which makes it a challenge. I did find out the dyes in Stormlock by going up all the way, and got myself into one of those situations. You know how when you go up to Eden, go through Eden, you know, you either have a good run or a terrible run. Well, yeah, I had a terrible run. Fortunately, due to the generosity of others, I didn't actually lose any wings, but I just ended up quitting the thing as a bad job. You know, you can stop honking now. Oh, got that earlier. Okay. Well, that helped them anyway. I've actually gotten up there unharmed more often than not, but you know how it is. Sometimes things just conspire against you, and you get hit, and then you're hit into a distinctly awkward location, and then you get hit again, and yeah, that can be off-putting. And I'm about to... There we go. And to be honest, after that, and beyond Stormlock, it almost becomes a case of how many wings have you got. If you got enough wings, you can basically get to the end, even with mistakes. So I generally these days manage to get, I think, all the spirits. And if I miss one, it's not because I died too soon. Ooh. Yes, there's a distinct chance of that. Don't say things like that, you'll jinx it. I still have a favourite run in Eden, apart from the very first one, and that was the time I pretty much got to the last spirit and then managed to go all the way back to the beginning, because I was pretty certain I'd missed a spirit or two, and I hadn't, so I managed to go all the way back, which I haven't seriously attempted since, but that was actually kind of fun. Right, I'm not seeing any obvious evidence of bonus coins here. I just need the 3 so that I can get Nimue her boots, and she doesn't have to get her feet wet like this. Why don't boots help you in polluted water? That's what I would like to know. They really ought to. Like wearing a hat should really help you in the hidden forest. I actually spent the last couple of afternoons for an hour or so helping a friend do a wing run. For some reason I remember where all the wings are, and so there used to be a time I would regularly help people with wing runs. I'm not quite sure why not so much lately. I think possibly because my friends have gotten better at it. So Thivia, if you're listening to this, that's a compliment, alright? Don't know. That's why Nimue has a parasol. Oh, mind you, not that she's really had the chance to get a hat. She's and she wouldn't wear a hat because it wouldn't go with her antlers. Now I'll just check one thing while I think about it, because I missed it earlier, didn't I? Alright, let's move on to the next bit. Let's see if they were sadistic enough to stick it in the first krill area. With apologies to any That Game Company employees who come across this and take offense to the idea that I might suspect them of a little practical sadism when it comes to doing things in the game. What did you go down there for? Yeah, yeah, I do. Well, I say I do. What are you running away for? I don't do them so much anymore. I did a full run with Baron. She's up to 201 wings now, which is the absolute maximum she can get. Although, having said that, she does have a wing light, not a wing light, sorry, a wing buff since then. But I am not inclined to go back and run again. Although, having said which, she is awfully close to doing 100% on the Hidden Forest. And I've got 100% on the Isle of Dawn and Daylight Prairie, and got the Elder Spirits stuff. So I suppose I ought to consider having a good solid look about how many hearts I need to finish off the Hidden Forest. There's an interest. I think they've got a white hood cosmetic. Nope. You're not coming after me. Oh, yes you are. Well, I can hide behind here. I got tired of doing Eden once a week. It turned into less than fun. Oh, that's slightly different behaviour, or does it always do that? I am rather glad they put dyes there. Oh, you did know, or did I show it? There are also dyes in the wind paths. I used to do twin account runs in Eden as well. That's actually difficult. Oh, right, good. Yeah, twin account runs are definitely doable. I've just kind of gone off them. I think it might even be quicker to do one and then the other account rather than try and do two at once. Yeah, it's not just in that central section of the wind paths. You can also find dyes scattered around the I don't know what you would call it. You know, the clouds with the entrances to the various other realms. They've also got dyes scattered around there as well. Now, where would I put... Let's see. What if they put something at the bonfire? That would almost make sense. And there's the least favourite spirit of just about everybody. The Pleaful Parent, yeah, that one's a horrific one to do. Now let's scuttle along here, see what we got. Oh, I got that. Oh, someone's been brave. But not me. What am I saying? I've done the dies here. The most awkward one is pretty much over here. Oh, this one's really bad. A bad one to get. You end up spending half your time just looking for the krill. Right, let's hopscotch our way through the water. Yeah, it's actually, I've done it with wingless several times. It's much easier with the wingless. The only problem you got with wingless is if the krill strike puts you into a position where you can't get back to the spirit in time. Otherwise, it's not that bad if you're wingless. I don't think I've ever successfully done it solo. Have I? Do you know what? That's not true. I must have done it solo with a winged avatar. I just don't remember the specifics. I know I've done it with help. The next time they do, I'll tell you what I'll have to do. The next time they do the Pleaful Parent as one of the daily quests, I'll see if I can't cheat it and wait for somebody else to mostly do it and then kind of skip in. Oh, go away. Thank you. Whoops, nearly missed the ledge. There's a hidden ledge there that's very useful. Okay, where, if they put it in here, where would they put bonus coins? They didn't stick them in the wind paths, did they? That would be an interesting choice. I had one experience very early game. Oh, hang on a second. My ear's itching. a group of us decided to do the Playful Parent as a group, and I think somebody had krill repellent spells and that kind of thing. I think there was 6 of us. I wasn't going to help out because it was like, no way, you're mad. In the end, so I ended up watching them, which was kind of amusing. I think everybody got hit at least once. I ended up helping out because one of the people who was being piggybacked by somebody else, he was on PlayStation, as I recall. He literally fell asleep. And so, and the good news was he had been hit by a krill. So we did the usual, collected his wings, and he got knocked into a position which looked highly precarious. But in fact, krill couldn't get to him, so a couple of us stayed around to keep an eye on him. And I think eventually he woke up, but it was 45 minutes or so before he woke up. And we didn't particularly want him left alone in the middle of the Golden Wasteland with 4 krill patrolling around him. That was actually kind of amusing. He'd fallen asleep. Oh, not going to get a recharge there. Alright. Whoa, he's gone way far out. What happened there? Oh! Ouchie. Thank you, sir. Drat, missed an opportunity to try and do something imaginative there. Never mind. Oh, that was rude of me. I didn't stop and say thank you. Well. Anybody want to have a look on Facebook for me, see where the other bonuses are? Yes, yes. Oh dear, that was very kind of them. I haven't seen quite that bad, but I have seen somebody who was obviously, I don't know, they presumably had done something similar. It's not too bad if they're a moth and they've only got a handful of wings, but well, it's not too bad for us. I imagine if you're a new player and you lose your wings in the hidden forest, that might be quite off-putting. I hope you never let the player forget about it. Oh, come on. Could you at least make these a little easier? It seems a trifle daft that we have to honk sometimes to get these things to light up. Oh, almost forgot. I'm supposed to be trying to see whether there are any bonus treasures here. Anybody want to help me cheat and look on Facebook, find out where the other bonus coins are? Hint, hint. I could do it myself, I suppose. I'm sure somebody in Facebook's posted it. Oh heck. Give me a second. I'm going to go and cheat. Let's have a quick look, see whether or not somebody has posted where have they put it? Oh no, there's the usual. People are not happy about previously exclusive items coming back. That doesn't bother me personally, but I don't think I've got any exclusive items, and I don't really care that much. No, let's have a look and see what we've got in the media. Not seeing anything that immediately stands out. Oh no, that's not it. That is... no, that's... I'm just in the process of cheating. Let's have a look, see. Days of treasure. Nope. No, this is coming back to 20... I've got posts coming up from 2020. Let's do 2025. There we go. No, that is not it. Not it. Alright. Let's cheat even further. Let's see. Hang on. Oh. It apparently is in Treasure Reef. You're kidding me. Ticket locations. Starlight Desert, Sanctuary Islands, Forest Brook, Village, and Treasure Reef. Oh! Okay, alright, it's a Treasure Reef. I know, I'm cheating. I want the boots. Treasure Reef it is. I'll just polish off here and then head to Treasure Reef. Ah, the benefits of having multiple screens. Time to do my impersonation of a stabbed rat. Well, I did say that I was doing a treasure hunt today, so... So, I'll do that, then I'll go and do the dailies, I think. No, I haven't done the dailies yet. Nope. Okay. The only one I might not be able to do is use an expression near a friend. I'll have to do something very selfish for that. Is there anything really worth my hanging about for here? It's not any huge patches of dye. Ah, heck, you know what? I'm just going to go back to... Let's head back to Treasure Reef. Okay, that's interesting. In the cave at the entrance. Oh, that one's not helpful. Right, so apparently this should actually be tomorrow's location, I think, for the... Oh, look at that. There's one. Oh, hang on a second. Let me see what that is. Oh. I think my mother watched my... or listened to my recitation of Cinderella. Okay. Apparently the next one is in one of these caves. Oh yes, so it is. That was straightforward. And where's the final one? Oh, that's not handy at all. Oh, hang on a moment. They've got... Oh, okay. No, that's not helpful. That's really not helpful. Okay, I should know where that is. Oh, yes, I think I do know where that is. Yes, the description primarily says underwater, but I recognize that location. I think. In fact, I think that person has found it. Maybe. Maybe not. Hang on a second, oh, please don't tell me they stuck it in. It would be kind of amusing if they stuck it in with the krill. Doesn't look like it though. Okay, this one would definitely have been a distinct pain to try and find. It's already a pain. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, I thought maybe I wasn't losing air, but I am. That's not a very good screenshot. Oh, there it is. It was in here. I just couldn't see it. Right, there we go. Now I can go and get boots. And if you'll excuse me a second, I just need to find out what it is my mother has been messaging me about. I've actually got a moderately good idea. Yes, my mother's listening to Cinderella. Right, dailies. What were the dailies? Catch the light. Use an expression near a friend. Alright, let's go and shamelessly see if I can't find a friend. Yeah. Bit of a oh, that's not helpful. Let's see if Jen is around. Nope. Now that's either because of server twitchiness, which has been happening. Oh, alright. I already did this. Come on, there we go. Thank you. Hang on a moment. Right, what am I doing? Go put boots on. interesting thing about these boots, they don't actually work well with some outfits, but with those pantaloons, they hide the tops of the boots rather nicely. That's it. That's what I wanted 30. That's what I wanted 30 tickets for. Oh, almost forgot that. Okay. Off we go. Grab the dailies. Actually, I just realized I need to take a quick break once I get down to the ice rink, as per my usual. So I'll get down to the ice rink and then I'll take a bio break for 3 or 4 minutes and I'll be back, if that's okay with everybody. Can't remember what I was doing now, except for catch the light, and there's a couple of easy ways of doing that. If you're wingless and don't have a lot of flappies, this light is quite doable, but not if I just do that. Never mind, there is an alternate way. It goes under the... Oh, I stopped. It goes under the bridge, so if you just wait for it to come under the bridge, you can get it quite easily. It's when it flies high that it's a problem. Yeah, which I'm not going to be able to do. That's alright. It'll come round again. I did say I was going to take a quick break. My bladder is complaining at me a little bit. I should probably pay it due care and attention. I do have this one, don't I? Yes, I do. Yeah, so if you are wingless and you want to catch that light, best way to do it is right here on the bridge, and you can just hop off. Where's it gone? There it is. And I missed it. Oh well. Alright. I'm a little distracted. I will be right back in about 3.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will continue. See you in a bit. And if I can just remember which button I need to press, I'll get the camera back on. There we go. Let me guess, this person wants some help. Yes, they want help, and I am not really well equipped to assist, I'm afraid. Yeah. Oh, it's not. Oh, here we go. Anybody think of the name of a suitable elf? Alright, let's see if we can't assist them with this. Well, oh, hang on, let's do a... Yeah, they haven't got this one. Ooh, this should be an interesting challenge. Not sure I can actually do this one. Except apparently I've done it before. Okay. Oh, close enough to count, I guess. Ooh. Not quite. I might have to do a jump for this one. Oh, that was close enough. Where to go from here? Oh, over there. The good news is the other person recharges me a bit, so that's alright. Here we go. My good deed for the day. Don't think they've quite got the point. Right, now I need to go and get that light. Oh, drat. Do want that light. Yes, we did. Oh, they finally picked it up. That's nice. There's a very useful place up there where it literally just goes through the ground. If you stand in the right place, it'll just go straight through you. But I can't get up there. At least I don't think I can. No. Let's go back to the bridge. Nope, it's going to be awkward. They're going to be wondering what on earth I'm doing, I suppose. Oh, botheration. I missed it. Oh. Oh, well, that was one way of completing the daily quest. No, I'm sorry, I kind of want to do that light first, and it doesn't work quite that way. Oh, they got the idea. What kind of bird do you have, Era? Drat. There are times excuse me. There are times I'm very tempted just to do a wing run for Nimue. It would make life so much easier. There we go. Got it. Find the candles at the end of the rainbow in the Valley of Triumph. Where is... Let's take her to the Valley of Triumph. Oh, there you are. Let's take him to the Colosseum. Show them around a bit at least. You can incidentally fly right over that, but I don't know what happens if you haven't got the necessary spirits to get through. That's slightly weird. How come I'm not hearing any music from the game? Oh, come on, this way. Oh no. Sorry, you're not leading me around. It's the other way around, I'm afraid. I hope they clicked on the pillar for the dailies. I don't think I've done any of the spirits here. I'm not even sure I can. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I can do these. We'll grab the die though. Come on, burn, you silly plant. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, absolutely. I would strongly recommend that instead of putting your code into chat, email it to me, or I don't know, can you leave me a message on Blue Sky? But yeah, email it to me. My email address is in the about information. shardsofsanity@yahoo.com. Sorry, shardsofInsanity@yahoo.com, I should say. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, hang on a second. I do believe that is the first time since I started streaming that a potential sneeze actually became a full sneeze. Where'd they go? Oh. Oh, there they are. Oh, no, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm still learning. Here we go. Ah, okay, I lost him. That's fine. Oh, I wish they'd... Yep, they hadn't. I wish they'd fixed that. And I wish we didn't have this continual sort of sideways shuffle. That's irritating. If they'd hung on, I would have taken them through the auto pickups here. Oh well. And I would have taken to some of the easy spirits in the Citadel. Like I say, you can actually do this wingless. It works moderately well. You just end up going along the bottom a lot. Makes a change to go along the bottom instead of over the top. Apart from the bit where you bonk your antlers on the bridge there. Really don't recommend bonking your antlers. Yes, I am awfully tempted to violate her principles and do a wing run with her. Or at least good enough to go into Eden. That does kind of take away from the whole if anything bad happens, you only lose one wing concept, though. That is surprisingly liberating. What time is it? Oh, about half an hour to go. Actually, I just realised I don't have a clock visible anywhere now that my laptop's gone into power safe mode. I can't see the clock on it. Hang on. It must be 7:30 then, I'm guessing. Yeah, 1923 hours. Yeah, there's no major light events available for another... well, till 8:05 actually. Let's get her up to 160 candles at any rate. It's a nice round number. Don't know what it is about this particular Days of season. It's actually kind of fun. Makes a change. Sometimes they can be quite irritating. I wonder if I should make her go through Eden just for the fun of it. Not through Eden, just through the dyes in Eden. I could get Shard to drag her through. I might do that, just for fun. Come on. Yeah, I think I'll do that. See if I can get all the way up to Stormlock without getting clobbered too hard by a dragon. Or a rock. What am I doing that for? That was silly. Little inefficient use of time there. Wow. Is that somebody with a tiny spell or just a very short chibi? Yeah, just for the fun of it. I'll get her up to 160 wings, and then I will get one of my others to take her through to Eden so that we can go play around with the dyes in Eden. Nope. Not her. I know. Where is he? Nintendo account. There we go. It's not actually a Nintendo... Well, I say it's not actually a Nintendo account. I can't even remember why I have a Nintendo account. I haven't got a Switch or anything. What is it I wanted to do? Just pick up a few more candles, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll just do that here. Where's the shard event today? I should probably check. It's probably in the cave, isn't it? I don't think I've seen it today. I was here earlier with a friend. Okay, let's have a look. I'll just grab this patch of light over here, hop into the cave, and then we'll go into Eden. You know, because why not? Not through Eden. I'm not going to go up to orbit, and it's not really much point. Just grab enough light to make it to 160. Can I even be bothered? I don't know. Hang on, let me just check something. Let's have a quick look. Red shard. Village Islands. Oh, it's just wax. Okay. Nah. It'll be at the temple, I suppose. It normally is. Oh no, it's not. It's in a much more convenient location. I'd love to know how these servers are worked out. I mean, I'm assuming they're using a whole bunch of virtual servers, but I don't know, to be honest. Hang on a second, I will check. Looks like it. Yes, you did. Yep, you did. I'll take care of that later. Thank you. Yeah, I had a look earlier at my collection of Grimm's fairy tales. I think there are 200 total. There's at least one which I have a suspicion would not be appropriate. I think it would be distinctly frowned upon if I were to do that one, so I won't. Right, let's go and have a look at the dyes in Eden before Shard falls asleep. Oh, he's already fallen asleep. He's turned pirate. Right, just whip through the gate. And there we go. Huh, somebody's already opened it for us. I imagine there's a heck of a lot more people coming through here these days. Oh, are they taking the shortcut? I don't know what are they doing? No. I'm sure you know, but if you have a friend, you can actually fly up from the bottom down there up to the pipe. In fact, I think that's where they headed off. And I think it's here I once saw somebody fly over, yes, like that, as a matter of fact. And that was ill-advised. I've never messed that up so badly. Oh, do you know what? I haven't actually spent her. I haven't really had a good look around here, to be honest. Normally I've been so focused on getting past the rocks, I've never really stopped to have a good look around. Huh, look at this. I didn't... Oh. Right, here we go again. Now I've completely forgotten the pattern of these things. Yeah, there's a few apparently. I've been taken on a few of them, but I've never been able to quite handle it myself. One of them, you can fly from the bottom up to that pipe. If you have somebody lighting a friendship candle, then your piggyback, you can fly up there. One of them, just ahead of me, actually flew over the rocks. There is, once you get up to that pipe area, there's an area apparently you can glitch through. Which I never quite figured out how to do, and to be honest with you, don't like using glitches. It's just me. Comes from systems experience. I don't like doing things that the system wasn't designed for, because you never know what you might break in the process, even if everybody's doing it. Hang on a moment. The problem with getting messages is you never know exactly what they are. Oh, yeah. Excuse me a second. Excuse me a moment. Right, excuse me. Where was I? Oh, heading up here. So those are the obvious ones, but if you now, yeah, there we go. Tell you what, if you want fun, if you go to the Isle of Dawn with a wingless, or go back I should say, trying to get up that first cliff when you're wingless is a bit of a challenge. That was silly. I should have waited. Oh, or not. I wish I could say I did that deliberately, but I didn't. That was blind luck. Oh, come on. I can't see. Where am I going? Right, up there. Just wait for the next rockfall. Wow, nobody's been up here lately. You can normally do it in between two sets of rockfalls if you just get on with it enough. And that does not strike me as being a particularly good place that I want to collect dye. Even with that light there, not with one wing, but still, there's another one there, and I think there's some more around here. This is actually the easiest bit, I find. I would like to say I've never had a dragon strike, yeah, a krill strike here. Never had one, but now that I've said that, I will probably get a krill strike. Generally speaking, they're quite easy. Because there's a useful little ledge that you can hide behind. Yeah, the bit I don't like is the rocks. The dragons, nah. Not generally a huge problem. Oh. How can the butterflies fly in such wind? Or is it simply that they're spirits too? I do not know. Oh, someone's got trouble. Run! Oh, thank you. Oh no, they weren't after me. Does that lead anywhere? I don't think it does. Yeah, don't. This is an area where I'm going to say honk. Don't use the butterfly collection icon because it leaves you stuck out in the open too much. Yeah, so, excuse me. If you run into trouble with dragons, where I am right now, or rather I should say where Nimue is right now, profoundly useful place to stop. And that's what makes this relatively easy. And then you can just generally just keep going, don't stop, don't fall. Because if you do get caught in something's sights, there's a very good chance you're going to make it to this particular pipe without any particular problem. Of course, it helps if you don't. Yeah. This is safe too, right here, in case you were wondering. If you want to do the twin account warp thing, that's a very useful place to stash one of your accounts. This, of course, is where things get interesting. Yeah, it's useful things to know about. Don't normally go down here, but seeing as... Oh, that does not strike me as being a particularly good place to collect dyes. I mean, that really is not. Oh, I don't know, I could be wrong. Is that sheltered? Hang on a second. Oh, that's interesting. Now I don't... Yeah, I don't know that you... Hang on a second. I think I've tried going around here and it... Not sure it lets you. Yeah, there's a problem there. You can't go round. You've got to go through. I ran into that particular problem. Yeah, and now I've got to kind of wait out the way because the next... This is the obviously least favourite part of the whole thing. But if we can just get to that light over here... Wow, they did it! Good for them. If you hear, crouch, probably help. Oh wow, no, that isn't a sheltered spot. Look at that. That is very nice to know. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you with my honk there. Huh. Wow, that is very good to know. And this, of course, is the bit where you normally get hit, or at least I do. And there really isn't a safe spot down here. Well, unless you get sort of up here. And then should be good to go, as long as I don't get... Here we go. Up we are. I don't suppose they put it... I'm not going to go into Eden, but anyway, that's more or less where all the dyes are. Yeah. Not too bad. That was actually kind of fun. Alright, what have we got? Don't know, do I want to do anything with your outfit, Nimue? I think she would take exception if I did. Ooh, can you dye the boots? Don't tell me, let me find out the fun way. I hadn't I could have checked back at the... Oh, I could have checked at the outfit thing. Let's see. Oh, you can! You can change the boot colour. How about that? Of course, it's the bit of the boots that I can't see. Yes, it's going to be the what do you call it? The rollover. But yeah, you can dye the antlers, of course, which I already have. That's not their normal colour. The boots, the head, the cape. Yeah. But oh, that's kind of funny. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. Which part of the boots do they dye? Let's I'm just curious to see which part of the boots are affected. Now there's a look you won't see too often. Oh, it's that! Is that it? That's the only thing you can change? The laces? Oh, goodness me. Actually, that's not too bad a look, I suppose. Look, I'm a moth with boots and antlers and a dyed head. Yeah, that doesn't really work as a look for you. Did I have a... Oh, I did put a red liner on it, didn't I? I'd forgotten about that. That must have been for that outfit. And that comes with its own boots, doesn't it? So she will have lost... Yes. Yeah, I think I'll go back to the default colour for that. Anyway, well, that's useful to know. They go to all that trouble, and you could just dye the laces on your boots. That is slightly silly. Right. And I think I've got to go and get lunch. Sorry, not lunch, dinner. It's must be nearly 8 o'clock now. Unless anybody comes up with... Well, yes, I've always had this feeling when you're barefoot that can't be very pleasant, squishing your toes through the mud. Did I... Hang on, what? Did I not collect all the candles? I thought I had. I'm going mad. Mad, I tell you. Yep. But, hey, on the other hand, you got to remember, we're not real. Whoa, what the heck? I have never seen that before. That is a first. I almost never, in fact, I never go to those spirits for the quests, and I certainly, this is the first time I've ever actually used those spirits to collect the seasonal candles. I've never seen that. I didn't know they put the chairs away. That is actually kind of cool. And now I want to find out where this one is going. Oh. Huh. I probably ought to spend a bit more time just doing random things. Nimue, for whatever reason, is good for that kind of thing, and I did not know that happened. How about that? Right. What else have I not discovered? All kinds of things, I have no doubt. Right, dinner time for me. Thanks for being here and watching, Era. I appreciate it. I'll grab your code from mail probably tomorrow, to be honest. I'm going to be downing the system fairly shortly. I'll let you know when I'm online next. Well, you'll know because I'll be streaming. So, have a good rest of your day, and have a good day tomorrow. To everybody else that finds this later, thanks for watching, and I will see you all... Well, let me finish off the blurb. I will be streaming again in the morning, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, the long dark. I will see you all then, or next time, whichever comes first.